Right then, here we go. Something a little bit special then.
Oh, just love them, absolutely love them. Because Vauxhall Motors, obviously Luton, so me being in Luton as a youth, these were everywhere, and we used to sort of take the mickey out of them a little bit, really, because they were getting on a bit then, really, the Crestas and the F-type Victors and stuff like that, and of course they rotted for fun. I mean, they were just terrible. Someone said they were made out of cheap Polish steel. I don't know how true that is, but they rotted for fun. They really did. And I've told people little stories over the years. And you'd walk to work, walk to school, and pass one of these or an F-type Victor, even worse, in someone's front yard or garden or something like that, and you'd think, rotten old thing. And when you walk back, the bumper would be on the ground. It just fell off that day. They just fall apart. Oh, terrible things they were. But lovely engine, engine used basically all the way through the Vauxhall and Bedford range. I mean, more or less the same engine is like in a J-type, M-type, K-type, whatever it is, Bedford. Chevrolet engine, that's how they originated. It's an American Chev engine, of course. And a lovely engine, really nice and sweet and powerful. I love to drive it. I picked it up on Sunday evening from a couple that have had it languishing in right at the very back of their row of garages for, I can't quite remember, but I think they said about 11 years, something on that line. And we nearly had it going. I thought we'll get this driven out, because it looks to me as though it'll run without too much trouble, and we just nearly had it running. Got a good spark and all the rest of it, but she just wouldn't kick off, so we had to winch her on, and I brought her back. This is the result. But what a lovely, honest car. Really nice car. Lovely colour. We purposely haven't cleaned it. We're going to leave it as it is, let the next man do that. So it's a real genuine garage find. It's not fair to call it a barn find, I suppose, because it hasn't been languishing in some old barn, but it's a garage find that has been languishing around there for, I think it was 11 years, certainly no less than that anyway. Period sun visor, which is okay, not so bad, I suppose. There's a spare windscreen there in it, but that we will sell separate, so forget the windscreen. That will be sold at one of our memorabilia sales at a later date. Lovely original interior, good clean up, a little bit of colouring here and there. Obviously it's going to want a little bit of colouring. Look, it's going to want feeding and then colouring, cleaning first, feeding and colouring. White wall tyres. The hubcaps are in the boot, apparently. I haven't looked yet, but apparently they're in the boot. White wall tyres, they are not flaps, they're tyres. What more can I tell you about it? Later one, of course, 61, single piece rear window. I think it's the most elegant one, personally. We've got a 3-window one down the shed I was just talking about, but which is the one that everyone seems to think they want. They only want it because it's the rarer one, that's all. If you stood the two cars side by side, you'd go for one of these, much prettier than an early one, in my opinion. But anyway, there you go. So we're going to get it inside, and we're going to get it offered at the next auction. Now, it's coming late for this one, so everyone beware. If it doesn't achieve the money that we all know it's worth, and it should achieve, we'll keep it for the next one. You're not giving it away. No need to give it away. There'll be plenty of good buyers for this. So that's the deal. It's going to go through this sale. If it doesn't achieve what I know it's worth, what we all know it's worth, it'll go in the next one, and it will achieve it then, because more people will see it. So I can't check. There were some hubcaps this side, or one of them, is it?
One of them.
The rest are in the boot anyway, apparently. I haven't looked, but apparently they're in the boot. But what a straight little car. A little bit of paint work required down there. But other than that, really, to be honest, it's just a really good clean. A really good T-cut and polish. Transform that car in a day, 2 days. I'll spend 2 days cleaning that car, you wouldn't recognise a different car. So there you go. I can't tell you too much about it. That's all I know, really. But lovely, isn't it?
Lovely.